What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today. My name is Oscar, and this is where I talk about reality, awareness, consciousness, connecting with spirituality, and knowing your true nature beyond the conventional. So today I have a video for you, and it's kind of a question. Are you a chosen one? Are you the chosen one, right? And feeling worthy of the totality of who you really are, the truth, right? So I'm going to talk through my own experience because this is something that I found myself struggling with at the beginning of my journey, okay? Because I started to realize that I was isolated. I felt different than the rest of the people around me. I started to realize that everyone was at a different state of consciousness, and that how could I possibly be so radically different than all the other human beings that I was encountering? Was I chosen? Was there something about me? Did I have a huge purpose in this lifetime that I had to fulfill? So these are questions that I kept on asking myself. And of course, just like many of you who are asking yourself these same questions as well, I started to more and more embody the truth. I started to develop my intuition, practice opening my third eye, expanding my love to all of creation, and synchronizing with my highest self and version. So what did I learn? I learned that every single person is chosen. But when did I learn this? When I finally started to see others as the creator. That I finally started to dissolve the separation between me and my fellow man. That the higher I went and the more I expanded my consciousness, I started to see that everything was connected as one energy. That I am in the image of God, and so is every single other person on this planet. So essentially, we are all the chosen one. But now the real question is, okay, is that how far, in a sense, do you want to go down the rabbit hole, okay? How much do you want to know about who you really are and your power and your capabilities? How far do you want to go down the path of, let's say, enlightenment, okay? Because let me tell you, they'll tell you, all the famous spiritual teachers that have released all the information of how to attain enlightenment, that there's a lot of embodiment, okay, on this path. It's a massive shift of consciousness that starts where? In the present moment. That it's a complete discipline and shift within how you think, how you feel, and how you act. So a lot of us want the truth. A lot of us want, that starts where? In the present moment. That it's a complete discipline and shift within how you think, how you feel, and how you act. So a lot of us want the truth. A lot of us want enlightenment, right? And to know who we really are. But you could say the secret, right, of it all is that it's this massive shift in consciousness. And what I started to realize is that as I started making these little leaps and bounds within my own consciousness and my own power over my reality, I started to see that I started to become more and more conscious, and I had a lot of responsibility when it came to my reality and the world. That literally every single thought, emotion, and action that I took was developing the reality that I was perceiving, that I was seeing. So what happens when you realize this? Yes, you feel like you're a creator, and that's amazing, but it's like, holy crap, I need to control my thoughts, or at least discipline my mind so that I have control over my mind. I have to really make sure that I take the right actions whenever I want to create something with the creative force that I am in this world. And that every single moment has to be intentional, or else I'll be saying things, feeling things that are not in alignment with who I want to be. So I want you to really acknowledge this within your own life and whatever it is that you may be going through on this path of self-discovery or becoming your best version, right? Living your dreams. So that before you get to that higher stage of who you want to be, you're literally going to have, in this present moment, you're going to have to shift. You're going to have to become that person. You can't just want it. You have to become it. So that future version that you think is all the way out there is actually right now this person that you currently are. So if you really want to accomplish your dreams, at an accelerated pace, you have to embody your dream self at an accelerated pace. And take all the actions necessary. And the second part of this video that I was telling you about is, are you worthy of the truth? What I'm talking about here is that a lot of the times, as we go higher and higher on this path, right, and reach those higher octaves of our true self and our true nature, we realize that, oh my goodness, I am more infinite, complex, vast and grand than I could ever imagine. So what starts to happen? Sometimes, like myself, this definitely happened to me, is that you reach these higher states of consciousness and you say, oh my goodness, holy, snap, holy guacamole, right? That you literally bring yourself back down to a previous state of yourself. Because you're like, whoa, that's just too much power. And I don't think I'm worthy of really knowing myself as such. So you might get scared, you might feel insecure, you might doubt yourself and who you think you're becoming. But that's only because you're practicing and really standing by your truth and harmonizing yourself in such a way. And that takes development, that takes discipline, that takes love, compassion, and courage. Okay? So whatever stage that you're in, that highest level is available to you. But there's a massive shift in consciousness that needs to take place. There's a lot of things that have to be understood, relatively speaking, right? Which will be my next video. So you can finally grasp the totality of your being. Okay? But essentially, no matter what, you are worthy. The only thing that changes is that, do you think that you are worthy? Because the fact is that you are worthy. But for you to actually believe that with all of who you are, with all of your energy, now that is mastery right there. That is having complete faith in what you are currently not seeing yet. Okay? So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy this video and it was able to allow you to resonate and feel the deeper portions of yourself, and to give you that motivation to go after whatever it is that you want in life, to become whatever it is that you think you can achieve. Because whether you think you're right, or you're wrong, no matter what you do, it's accepted. It's okay. And you're still powerful beyond measure, and you are still infinite. All right, so let's evolve. Thank you for tuning in.